Okay, so today we have Danielle Clarke, one of my PT clients actually for quite a few years now. You've been doing great over the years with the exercise.
6 years, I think?
6 years, yeah.
Oh,
So, I mean, you know a lot about nutrition already, and you do a lot of exercise, which is fantastic. But you had a little trip to Oz recently, nice tour around there, and came back and said you were feeling a little bit, the nutrition was a bit less than optimal, and you want to lose a bit of weight, and you agreed to try out our Zest4life program with Georgina. So how have you found that? Well, I guess more importantly, how were you before you actually came back and started that program?
Previous to going out to Oz, I was, the pre-Christmas thing and thinking, well, I must lose a bit of weight or whatever, and then try and exercise out in Australia, which we did to a degree, but obviously it's very difficult on holiday, and we ate very well, but we ate too much. So coming back, I thought, right, new resolve, and it just seemed a logical thing to do to sort of try and to get back to exercise, which to me is vital because it makes me feel so much better, and then to tie it up with the diet, as in controlling how much I was eating, because my problem isn't what I eat, because I eat really healthily and I really don't eat a lot of sweet things. I'm not that keen, but I eat a lot of whatever I like. So a lot of bread, a lot of pasta, a lot of, I'd fill my plate up and then go back for seconds, because I'm greedy, I guess. I don't know. So I was thinking that what I need to do is to actually change my way of eating, and sort of get my head around the fact that I didn't have to sort of feast or famine. And that's what I tend to do, is I say, right, well, I can have a big dinner if I don't eat all day. And of course, that's completely the wrong way of looking at it.
Yeah.
So that's what I was aiming to achieve, really.
Yeah, I think that was a big learning curve for a lot of the people in the program, wasn't it? That you need to get your eating started for the day. You can't just have these massive gaps in between.
Yeah. Well, you definitely feel your blood sugar getting lower, and you can feel that there's this, especially after exercise or before exercise. So if I walk in from Prestbury, so I do a good, 2 miles from there to here, and then I go to the gym. If I haven't eaten something, well, what's the point of the gym? Because your blood sugar is so low by the end of it.
Yeah.
You're exhausted, and so you have to make time to eat and eat properly, and then afterwards you've got to have something to eat, because you've just used all that energy, but small amounts, and that's what I had problems with. But and I've always felt I must be hungry. I should be hungry, because otherwise the diet's not working. And that's what you're taught, really. Well, when you feel hungry, obviously the pounds are dropping off.
Yeah. So you didn't really feel hungry on the diet? Oh, you haven't? You're still on it?
No, I definitely haven't felt hungry. In fact, when I get to me, I think, I'm not really hungry. So, there's that sort of thinking, but I've got to eat now or within the next hour, and then just not eat so much, and then be able to sort of have a snack and then just feel comfortable. And so that's the difference, that I haven't felt hungry.
Right, but you've still managed to get some gains out of the program?
Yeah, I've definitely, on the weight side, I've definitely lost weight, and I went out to Canada and came back, so I was out there for 7 years and came back in 2010. So I'm my lightest weight since I was back then.
Wow.
So in Canada I was that, and I was doing a lot of ballroom dancing and a lot of gym and everything. So I was very, very fit then. So I'm back to my lower weight, or a lower weight. So I'm really pleased about that. And I found the benefit of going to a club, if you like, and I'd never ever done that before. Never been to a group slimming thing. Always done it on my own, or not even a slimming thing, but something about nutrition or something about, it's always been, right, I'm going to do this on my own. But this time I thought, no, if I go, more likely to stick to it, because peer pressure, or not that there is pressure, but you just think, you're looking around the room and everyone else is going, well, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and you feel encouraged by it. And I think that's the thing, that people feel encouraged as a group. rather than on their own and discouraged.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
which
And
is easy.
That's easy. Obviously, we have the meeting on the Monday night, but do you think the Facebook groups helped with that as well?
Yes, I do actually. I think that people have been able to sort of put their good and their bad days down there, and sort of just vent and just sort of admit, or just go, look at how well I've done, and then there's that encouragement. And even if people don't necessarily join in or like a page, you can see that they've seen it. You know, people are looking at it, and I think there is the benefit. Yeah, I think any added form of social media is good. You know, and you can choose to look at it or not. It's up to you. So you don't have to be part of that. That's the great thing.
Excellent. Thank you very much.